get it going, yeah, right now. We can get it going, yeah, right now. Big dreams in a small town. I leveled up, they need to pipe down.
Hey, what's up, y'all, man? This is On Top of Your Game, Sports Talk, and about to talk this sports for the night. Man, the first thing we got to talk about is Nico Harrison. The Mavs GM has been fired. He was fired earlier today, and a big part of it is because Mavs owner claimed the fans have bad taste in their mouth from the Luka trade, and it's been some question marks that is the reason is come behind Luka playing well for the Lakers lately, or is it just that Anthony Davis is injured for the Lakers, Kyrie is out? Mavs just has a lot of injuries that's taking a toll early on their season. Don't know if they're going to be a 500 team or not this year by the time Kyrie gets back. So what do y'all think, man? What y'all think about this? Do y'all think it's because of Luka, how well Luka's been playing, or it's just been something that was going to happen anyway? I'm going to tell y'all my thoughts about it. I was thinking I'm surprisingly, I'm going to go left field than everybody. Surprisingly, it was surprising to me for the fact that it was so soon. I thought they would at least give them a chance to get this team back healthy. And then after this year, it wouldn't have been a surprise. But it was surprised how soon, because they had just got the team together last year after the trade. And they had just got the front office, had just got this team. They traded Luka to the Lakers. They gave up what they gave up. And they just got the team together. And here's the injuries. You got Kyrie out. You got no AD. AD's been in and out of the lineup. So I would have expected them to wait. But as you know, the fans, they wasn't waiting. So I think a bigger part of that was the fans as well, screaming this, that they didn't like the situation of Luka being traded to the Lakers for what they got back. But Lakers, it just looked like the Lakers won the trade after all. I had thought the Mavs was going to be a dominant team, like coming into this season early, even without Kyrie just yet. But let alone if they get Kyrie back, man, they was going to be really dominant. I just thought they was going to come in early and start crushing teams. I just thought them drafting the first round pick, and if Anthony Davis was healthy, I just thought this was going to be a pretty good team. And then once Kyrie came back, I just thought this was a very dangerous team in the West, but it's just opposite. It's just the injuries. It's just too much for them. The formula is not there without AD for what Nico Harrison was thinking. So, and then they had acquired one of our youngsters as well. And I just thought they was going to be better than what they was, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe, and comment, man. Come on here and comment, man, if you got an opinion about these sports. We can comment, man. If you just now watching, Nico Harrison for the Mavs was fired this morning, and what do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think? Is it because Luka's playing better, or this was just something that was going to happen eventually? A lot of people is saying that it was going to happen. So a lot of people is not surprised about the firing of Nico Harris. Mavs fans then they paraded. It was like last year when it happened, like the middle of the season last season. It was fans out there parading and carrying on by the Mavs arena. And so, yeah, I knew it was going to come, but I just didn't. I thought that they was going to give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that they was going to realize that they made a big mistake because, you know, it's like you always want to be the one right in the situation. So you always want to prove people wrong. But that's why I was so surprised because I thought they was wanting to prove people wrong. And then another thing, do y'all think it was up top, the people higher than Nico, just putting all the blame on him? Because it wasn't just his decision. He had to go to them up top to make the decision, you know what I'm saying, to keep Luka. And so everybody's saying that, well, certain people saying that he just took the fall. He the fall guy, which the people up top made the decision as well. So, yeah, man, y'all comment and tell me what y'all think about that. I'm just pulling up some Mav stuff, man. Yeah, man, just looking at their roster. They did acquire D'Angelo Russell to replace Kyrie until he get back. But my thing about D'Angelo Russell, I'm going to say something about D'Angelo Russell. When he was with the Lakers, he was up and down. One game he'll be superb. He'll have 30-point game. He'll go off, step back, deep 3-pointers, and then the next game you gotta find him. Like, where is he at? So yeah, man. That's how I feel about him. And I seen Cooper Flag, you know what I'm saying, play in the summer league. He didn't have a great start to the summer league, but as it progressed, it looked like he got better and more comfortable driving to the rim. It looks like he's a force when he's driving. Pretty nice shooter. And he's a Duke boy. You know what I'm saying? He came out of Duke. So, you know, I don't like Duke. I can't stand Duke. You know what I'm saying? I'm a KU fan. But he's a Duke boy, you know. Duke, you know what I'm saying? They produced a lot of great players. Grant Hill and Christian Laettner, Shane Battier. So it's a lot of players that came out. Kyrie Irving. It's a lot of players that came out of Duke that was something. You know what I'm saying? When they came to the NBA, they probably was on a bad team. Like Kyrie Irving, like when he's a Duke boy, he came in the NBA on a bad team. They was one of the worst teams in the league at one point in time in the East. And then when LeBron and him teamed up, then they won championships. Shane Battier, he was on that Heat team. When they won, he was on a couple of them years for the Heat. Won 2 titles with the Heat. He's a Duke boy. And so yeah, and Grant Hill, if it wasn't for the injuries, he probably could have had a shot at a title. You know what I'm saying? I say a shot because he was in that Jordan era, but he played afterwards too. But a lot of his, you know what I'm saying, who knows? Maybe Grant Hill could have been a force if he wouldn't have got injured, but he's a Duke boy. You know what I'm saying? Zion, just a freak of nature. But if it wasn't for injuries, he's out of Duke. You know what I'm saying? And the Lakers coach is a Duke boy, JJ Redick. He's out of Duke. He was a nice 3-point shooter, nice player. So he wasn't a bad player. He was a nice player. JJ Redick was a sharp shooter. You know what I'm saying? So Duke produced a lot of good. So I thought so what I'm saying is they got that out of Cooper Flag for the number 1 pick with Kyrie Irving, with Anthony Davis. And another reason that the Mavs are so bad is Klay Thompson is not playing up to par. I don't know if it's his new relationship that he's in, but he's not playing. He's just not playing up to par. Like you don't see the same Klay Thompson as you did with like the Warriors. And the Lakers, he passed on my team, the Lakers. He passed on us, and I'm kind of glad we didn't bite on that, like, because we probably would have missed out an opportunity paying him so much money, for Luka. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get Luka paid and play LeBron, and you know what I'm saying? We probably would have missed out on something. So I'm glad we didn't bite on that. You know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson probably would have had to give up Austin Reeves, and he's playing bad. So, yeah, Mavs fans are, you know what I'm saying, they hot right now. And I don't think the change is going to be so easy unless maybe they would have to make some trades. But can you trade AD? Like, he's injury prone. And the Lakers dodged the bullet with AD. I thought, okay, let me tell you what I was thinking when the Lakers got Luka. I was like, man, I like Luka, but I just felt like AD's presence on the defensive end, like, people forget AD is a nice defensive player. He's a beast he's a beast. When healthy, he's a beast. But me looking back at it, I think we did good by coming off of AD, man, because AD he get hit in the eye. He got to miss 10 games. So yeah, man, I think we dodged the bullet with AD, and I think the Lakers dodged the bullet as an organization for the future. You know what I'm saying? To keep AD, to build around AD. Now they got a solid foundation with Luka to build around in the future. And I just think the Mavs, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did make a mistake big time by giving up Luka for AD and things of that sort. So, yeah, man, y'all like, share, subscribe. If you got a comment, you can chime in. And we did give him Max Christie. I thought Max Christie was a pretty nice player. I mean, I thought he was coming around a little bit right before we traded him off. So we gave him Max Christie. A lot of people saying we should have gave him more, but I felt like we gave him a number. We gave him a pick. We gave him Max Christie. Max Christie he's a nice little young player, but he's a good role player. And you got a pick, and you got AD. But yeah, but looking at it now, it's like, yeah, we did win that trade. I thought it was kind of even. I thought they had an edge, maybe a little bit, because I thought Klay Thompson, Kyrie Irving, Cooper Flag, AD, and then Derek Lively, a lot of the people they kept around the core, I thought they was going to be a solid team. Big, dominant in the paint. But that's just not the case, man. So Mavs are struggling, and yeah, that's just what it is with them. And I also want to talk about some NBA games that came on tonight. I was looking at the stats for the Warriors game. In the Thunder game, Warriors lost 126-102 to the Thunder. And the Warriors, they just hovering around 500, man. They look like they had some juice coming out of the season. Looked like Curry had some swag. But let's take a look at this box score first, man, with that game. So you got Jimmy Butler he played 22 minutes, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. And you got Draymond Green with just 3 points, 2 rebounds, only 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Not a good game for Draymond Green. He hasn't been playing well as of lately. Kuminga, 24 minutes, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Man, not a good starting lineup tonight for the Warriors. Not good production. Post, he played 17 minutes, 6 points. So you got guys with 6 points, 3 points in the starting lineup. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And then Curry only had 11 points the whole game. Man, this team is bad, man. Curry played 20 minutes, 1 rebound, 0 assists, 1 steal. So this Warriors team is not looking good, man. Curry only had 11 points. Let that sink in. None of their starters scored 20 points. And that's crazy. And then the Warriors bench, you got some production out of Spencer and Moody off the bench and some other guys. But the starting lineup, man, nobody scored 20 points for the Warriors. So, yeah, the Warriors are playing bad ball right now. Okay, for the Oklahoma City Thunder, you got Hartenstein. He racked up 20 minutes, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Not too much, but you got 7 rebounds out of him. Not too much from him. And then you got Holmgren, played 25 minutes, 23 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. So he was pretty solid, you know what I'm saying? 11 rebounds. So he was a monster on the board. So out rebounding the Warriors. And the Warriors, they're a small team for real. And they need some size, you know what I'm saying, on the boards. So when they get size, when they go against size, man, they get killed on the glass. And that's what you seen in that Western semifinals when the Lakers matched up with them a couple of years ago when they had Darvin Ham. You know what I'm saying? You seen that size was a problem for them. And Gilgeous-Alexander, he clocked 28 minutes, 28 points, 5 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals. So he was good on the defensive and offensive end. Pretty solid night for him. He was a distributor as well tonight. And then you had Wallace, only 3 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists for them. He played 21 minutes. Could have had a better game out of him for 21 minutes that he was on the floor. And then you had Mitchell. He got 31 minutes, clocked 31 minutes, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Played pretty well. And then you got some production out of your bench from Jay Williams. Williams is back. 12 points. Oh, that's a different Williams I'm thinking of. 12 points. He played 30 minutes, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. And then Joe, he had 29 minutes, 18 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist from the bench. So they did get some production from their bench. Let's see what was the difference maker in these games. I'm gonna go over some of the team stats for this game. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, y'all, and comment, man. If you want to come in and talk about these sports, man, come in and talk about it, man. I'll be going live at night. You know what I'm saying, at some of these games, and we talking to sports. Okay, Warriors was 37.1% from 3. OKC outshot them from 3, 44.4. They had that. And then the free throw percentage was pretty close, but the OKC Thunder, they win the free throw percentage battle. It was 79.3 for the Warriors, and it was 83.9 for your OKC Thunder. And yeah, they was out rebounded. Warriors was out rebounded as well on the glass, 32-40. OKC out rebounded them. Offensive rebounds, Thunder beat them as well, 10-6. Defensive rebounds was 26 Warriors and 30 OKC. OKC had more assists, 29-23. Defensively, the Warriors was pretty good. Defensively, 16-12, but they just couldn't score. They was had an even amount of blocks, 4-4. Warriors had one more turnover than them. A lot of turnovers. That happens when you're 21 turnovers for the Warriors and 20 for the OKC. That happens when you're a fast-paced team, running gun team, but the Warriors just didn't have anything going offensively. The score was 102-126. So, yeah, that's what happened in that game, man. And just want to go over some other scores from the night. Raptors beat the Nets, the Brooklyn Nets, 119-109. Nuggets are playing as we speak. It's a close game, 37. Nuggets is losing 37-40 to the Kings right now. And then Grizzlies and Knicks. Knicks win 133-120. And Boston took a loss to the 76ers, 102-100. And the Pacers took another big loss, 128-152. Man, the Pacers is I checked they win and loss column the other day. The Pacers is 1-10, and that's how crazy the NBA gets. One day you in the NBA finals, and then the next season you 1-10. So they dealing with some injuries right now. Star player is out, Halliburton, season-ending injury. So that could be a big part of it, but this team has more problems being 1-10, you know what I'm saying, after being a Western Conference, the Eastern Conference champions. So, yeah, they got some problems. And they got blown out by a 4-7 Utah team. They're 4-7. So, yeah, before they met up with them, they was 3-7 before they met the Pacers. So, yeah, man, Pacers are doing bad this year, man. What y'all think about them just dropping off like that? I guess it's not surprising if they got their star player out for the season, but I think it's more issues to that if, because it was some games that they was playing well without them. You know what I'm saying? Like the first game of the season, they battled it out. I thought they was going to, be pretty good even without Halliburton. But you know what I'm saying? It's the NBA starting out. The first game of the season, they was playing OKC. It was a back and forth game and went into like three overtimes. So it looked like they still had a competitive edge, but I can't tell by their record right now. They're not doing so well. Okay, let's moving on with another discussion. There's a lot of talks. People talking about LeBron. He went to the G League to practice. They said he was sent to get ramped up to play the return for the Lakers. And it's just been some people just talking bad about the situation. Like, man, the Lakers are on a road trip. They don't have time to practice. So I don't see anything wrong with them going to the G League to practice with them boys. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it this way. He didn't even have a preseason. He's been injured. He didn't even play in the preseason with them. Probably didn't have a good training camp. You know what I'm saying? So how are you going to get in basketball shape and conditioning without having a preseason? And then your team is on a road trip, so they don't practice when they on the road. How they going to practice? So the only thing you can do is stay in L.A. with the South Bay Lakers and practice with the G League. I don't see anything wrong with that if you never had a preseason. You don't want to come out there rusty, and then not in game shape. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's one of the best players in history, but you still got to be in game shape to come back. You just can't come back off the couch, you know what I'm saying? Rusty, ain't picked up a ball all summer, most of the summer. All you was doing was shooting around and summer camp, but training in the off season. Probably knew he had that injury before training camp, so he wasn't doing very much with the basketball. So what's wrong with him going to the G League and practicing with the South Bay Lakers? I don't see what's wrong with that. Your team is on a road trip. They can't practice. You haven't had a preseason and probably didn't have a good training camp because you knew the injury was happening. So, yeah, I don't see what's wrong with that. I think LeBron will be fine. Just need to get his legs. Then you got to get your legs up under you. So once he get his legs up under him, I think he's going to have a good season with Luka. He just going to fit right in because LeBron is a smart player. People forget, he needs the ball. When he comes, he's ball dominant. He needs the ball. LeBron people forget how good LeBron's IQ is. He knows the other team's plays, and you hear all these things about players coming to talk about how they plays. LeBron's IQ is just like that. He knows how to fit in with a team. Like, he knows how to play, come in and fit in with a system. LeBron knows every team's plays. LeBron has a high basketball IQ. He's a smart basketball player, so I think he'll fit right in, whether or not he has the ball or not. A lot of LeBron's success, people forget, in the past with Miami, he was playing a lot of off-ball in. You see Mario Chalmers and Norris Cole handling the ball more. LeBron played a lot. He was a slasher off-ball in Miami. That was a lot of their success. LeBron wasn't at points of the game, you know what I'm saying, certain points in the finals and stuff like that, but he wasn't their main ball handler. That's why they had Mario Chalmers. They had a system going on. So a lot of his best basketball came from being an off-ball slasher, like in Miami, when you see him getting those crazy dunks and, you know what I'm saying, him and D Wade and then LeBron James, you know what I'm saying, defensively. I mean, he might not. It's some defensive, like back in the playoffs, like last year. It was some stints where defensively he was chasing down people, getting chased down blocks. So yeah, he can come right and fit right in with this team. And imagine him getting chased down blocks, steals. He can get in passing lanes, and then you got Marcus Smart. You know what I'm saying? I was the other night I was just saying who y'all think gonna go to the bench, you know what I'm saying, once LeBron returns, because he's gonna be in the starting lineup out of Marcus Smart or Rui Hachimura. I feel like Marcus Smart should be in the starting lineup, you know what I'm saying, for them defensively, you know what I'm saying, so they can start off hot, you know what I'm saying, defensively, and then it can be contagious to the rest of the team. And then you got Rui coming off the bench. They're going to have a nice bench once LeBron come back as well, man. So that's what I think. That's how I feel. And I seen a little interview with Darvin Ham. They used to coach the Lakers right before J.J. Redick, that was fired before J.J. Redick came on as a coach. He was saying that, you know what I'm saying, he felt like him and his coaching staff won because the Lakers had got back to the, you know what I'm saying, winning teams ever since Frank Vogel, you know what I'm saying, being a winning team. They got him back to winning. And I give Darvin Ham a lot of credit because, you know what I'm saying, he did get them to they was in the Western Conference Finals after being a 7 seed. But I do give him a lot of credit, but it was just the way the team was built, you know what I'm saying? Now that we got Luka and LeBron, you know what I'm saying, we can do some things. And the way they've been playing is just the way they've been playing without LeBron, and you add him in the mix, and you got Luka playing better. He lost weight. He was playing Euro in the Euro League over the summer. So now he's back better after conditioning and losing weight. So this team can go far, man. This team can really go far. That team can go far. So, yeah, enough of the Lakers, man. But I just want to hear what y'all had to say. Y'all can shoot a comment like, share, and subscribe, man. I'm not gonna be on here long today. I'm about to get off. I hope y'all have a blessed night and a good day tomorrow. And I think we got a game tomorrow with the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to chime in with a lot of the teams I like, and then I'm going to give you stats of other teams as well, football games, and I also do podcasts. So you can hit me in the DM on Top of Your Game. On our face, we got our own Facebook page, on Top of Your Game Facebook page, and on Top of Your Game YouTube. Check my content on YouTube. You'll see the logo on the screen. My face will pop up. We are up and coming. So, yeah, man, check us out. But I'm about to get off of here, man. I hope y'all have a good night. Peace.